Hi, welcome. Are you in peri or postmenopause and feel like you're broken? I certainly do, so let's talk about it. I survived perimenopause and made it to postmenopause, but it's gotten to the point where I spend an unacceptable amount of time looking into and dealing with one body malfunction after another. Perimenopause came with a long list of symptoms, and it was terrible. But now I'm dealing with actual body breakdowns, and I'm starting to wonder which is worse. In perimenopause, the roulette wheel of symptoms and discomforts was torturous and scary, and I had very few answers about what exactly was happening to me because my tests were always normal, so the doctors just kept telling me it was all anxiety and a bit of tendinitis. I was constantly afraid, hurting, dizzy, uncomfortable in dozens of ways, and my periods were insane. But my labs were always fine, and I was otherwise healthy according to the doctors, so I soldiered on. It was a horrible time in my life, but doing my own research helped me realize that it was hormonal, and I just had to make good choices for myself moving forward to stay healthy. And I believed that things would level out in postmenopause. I was half right. Many of my peri symptoms eased up or disappeared. I lost some weight. I was able to exercise. I had a bit more energy and hope, and I was feeling pretty good about all of it until the body malfunctions started happening. I went from normal blood work to red flags and minor medical issues. My cholesterol is higher. My blood sugar is more challenging to control now. My eyes are a constant bother and worry. And my weight loss not only stalled, but several pounds crept back on despite me not changing anything about my diet. The reason was discovered about 5 months ago. My TSH, which was always normal, was flagged at 68. And I was recently diagnosed with Hashimoto's. That's a lot, but I figured I would just tighten my diet and lifestyle choices, manage it all, and get back on track. But menopause and my body had other plans. A urine culture came back showing bacteria, even though all of the test strips were negative. I've never had an issue with UTIs in my life. Now I'm going to be dealing with mystery ones that the test strips can't even detect. 2 weeks after begrudgingly taking antibiotics for that, my ear starts hurting, and I'm told it looks like a middle ear infection, so antibiotic drops won't work, and I'm handed yet another prescription for oral antibiotics. I'll be honest, I'm playing the waiting game with my ear because 80% of adult ear infections resolve on their own, and a messed up gut is only going to cause me more problems. It's just one medical issue after another, and it feels out of my control, which is not a good feeling. It won't stop me from fighting it all, it just sucks. I'll keep trying out new supplements, tweaking my diet, jacking up the vaginal estrogen, working on stress management and sleep to get control of it all and stop new things from sneaking up on me. But I'm really starting to miss the normal labs and anxiety diagnosis. Postmenopause was looking very promising for a couple of years, but now my body feels like a house of cards and I'm struggling to manage everything and keep myself healthy and well. Very frustrating and upsetting. The symptoms in perimenopause were terrible, but at least my body was strong and functioning properly. Now my body always seems to be on the fritz, and it's substantially harder, at least for me, to reverse the body malfunctions than it was to control the symptoms. I never thought I'd ever say that perimenopause symptoms were easier to manage, but here we are. I think if I was able to use HRT, it would likely help mitigate some of the midlife health issues, at least a little, but it's not an option for me, so I guess I'll just have to keep plugging away at my diet and lifestyle choices until something makes a big enough dent to get my body cooperating with me and behaving again. Are any of you living a similar experience in your menopause journey? Did you start with the roulette wheel of symptoms in perimenopause and progress to a point where you were starting to experience numerous minor malfunctions? Or maybe your body started glitching from the start. Or you can't relate to anything I'm saying because you're the picture of health in menopause and you don't know what I'm talking about, I hope it's the third one. I hope you're one of the lucky ones sailing through menopause, loving life, and wondering how anything I shared could possibly be true. If you can relate, I truly feel for you and I understand. The entire journey from peri into postmenopause can be absolutely brutal. I wish health, happiness, and peace of body and mind for each of you, and I hope your midlife transition hasn't been that hard on you. Love and hugs, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.